up in the sky. Loves his planes, loves to fly high. Never stays grounded, always on the go. With the subway in hand, he's the star of the show. Wings spread wide, cutting through the blue. Clouds can't catch him, sky's always new. Subway in the cockpit, sandwich on his knee. Dreaming of the clouds, living wild and free. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night. Turbulence and tailwinds, nothing makes him pause. Sky's the limit, he's breaking all the laws. Riding on the jet stream, dancing with the breeze. In his world up yonder, life's a slice of ease. Blue skies and subways, that's his kind of high. Maverick never falters, he's a real fly guy. Jet engines roar, his laughter fills the air. Aerial acrobat, subway billionaire. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Wings in the
Please don't
night
load aircraft
air,
until the fuel
feel
truck
the
arrives and
freedom
asks to do it.
there. Left the ground far behind.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Unwind.
We are live. We are back. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything is good with the audio.
Metal bird in the
But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you guys. Back live once again, finally in the air. It's I don't remember the last time that we did fly, to be honest.
Catering vehicles
It's
are
been a while.
on the way.
I feel like it's been at least 2 weeks probably since we've flown an airplane. At least 2 weeks since we've flown an airplane. Mr. Matthew, the Biscoff King, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Currently flying from Denver to LAX. Probably get there before I do. I don't think I'm going to get there before you do because we're stopping in Vegas along the way. You're just going direct, so you'll definitely probably get there before me. We gotta get our plane board to port out of here. About an hour flight to Vegas. Yeah, you'll be there well before me. We are in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, gonna head down to Vegas, and then the plan from there is to LAX. So we're gonna not waste too much time on the ground here, and we'll get our plane ready to board and all that good stuff here out of Salt Lake City. We're flying on Sayintentions network tonight, just chilling. See, you're United 531. All right, nice. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. But good to see you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. in the lovely Fenix A321. We have been we've been super busy, super busy. Why we haven't really been streaming very much. Work has been taking up all our time. Even right now, work's taking up our time. Tomorrow I got to do my tonight and tomorrow I'm doing taxes and getting that finally done. We are headed to St. Jude coming this Tuesday. So I would look for normal streams to hopefully resume once I'm back from St. Jude. And we'll get back into a more normal routine, hopefully. Oh, I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it says stream is unlisted. Unlisted. Is it unlisted? It's not good if it's unlisted. That would explain it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Why are we unlisted? Thank you for letting me know on that. Stream. Why are we unlisted? Back. Stream. Yeah, public. Publish. Oh boy. Alright, we should be public now, hopefully. Hopefully it will go. I don't want to have to restart stream. Yeah, it looks good now? Okay. Whatever reason I'm not seeing it on my side if it's public. Let me see here. Alright, yeah, it's on there now. Alright, cool. Well, that's good. Whew. Alright, we back, baby. That's right. Lisa, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright. So, we're looking good there. We'll get the music off here. Alright, so we got catering. Everything's coming on board. Passengers should be boarding our plane. Fuel's coming on board. We're going to get things ready to rock and roll. We got all of our equipment, I think, hooked up. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, except for my Navigraph charts. I did not open up my Navigraph charts. Navigraph charts. I'm going to need those. I'm gonna need the charts. Imports and brief. To Vegas. Alright, I got that going there. That looks good. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Harry, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, let's hop on. Let's get some things programmed in this plane. Let's look at our overhead real quick. Make sure our overhead lights are on. That looks good. We'll go to our ideas, left, right, and center. Over to nav. That looks good there. Fuel is off for now. All of that is looking good. Ground control can come on. We'll get our seatbelt signs on. I think fuel has finished up. Arm the emergency lights. That is on and good. That all looks good there. Cool. Alright, so that's good. Tablet has been good there, and we are loading. Passengers have not boarded yet. Why have my passengers not boarded yet? This fuel truck is in position. Okay, that's fine. I thought I had said for it to load passengers and fuel at the same time. It should be. Fuel, catering, and then... Okay, no, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. We'll work with that. That's fine. Cool. So we're going to go down here and get some things programmed. Alright, switches are good there.
Boarding requested.
Now boarding is coming on and requesting. That's good there. Cool. Let's go to our Atsu. And we'll go AOC menu. We're going to go flight in it and request our data. Nope, no tug right now. Alright, data's in. 53 minutes over to Salt Lake City. And we'll go to the regular init page here, and we'll go init request. We'll get our transponder on, that's fine. We got our clearance already. No face cam tonight? No, I don't have my green screen up and everything. No face cam tonight. Next stream. I don't have my lights set up and green screen, all that good stuff. So we are also Delta Flight 1672. We'll get that put in there. Let's go to the IRS page. Align the IRS. Boom. Done. And we'll go here. We'll request the wins. Alright, wins are in. That looks good. Let's get our cost index from the flight plans. It wants cost X of 5. I'm going to go 40 though. No one's got time for 5. 360 is our flight level. We'll throw that in. Cool. That looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put Mr. Canada on comms for us. We're going to play Fast Food Simulator again? We are. Yes, we are as we get back to our normal streaming schedule. This is Chad Mav. I'm up to 55 hours on VATSIM. Been flying pretty much every flight doing the past 2-ish weeks on network. Nice, man. Congrats. That's good. The more the experience, the better. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, so with that, our clearance. Let me just place it. Hey, Kyle, what runway are we expecting for departure? I think we're expecting 34 left.
We're expecting runway 34 left for departure, Captain.
Yeah, 34 left. Okay, cool. So let's go in here and program our flight plan, which we have our clearance for. So we're departing here. 34 left. We're on the Arch 1's departure with the MLF transition. And we'll insert that. Cool, that looks good. Vector departure out of here. We're going to climb maintain 7,000, which I can get that set in the box here up top. Boom. 7,000 for departure. We'll expect 36 10 minutes after departure. Squawk in 6526 is in the box, confirmed. And that looks good there. Into Las Vegas. Let's see if I can get the ATIS here for Las Vegas real quick. We'll text our little control tower here and see if we can get it. You're good? That's good to hear, man. Good to hear that you are doing well. Yeah, so saying we've just been really busy. Work's been keeping us busy. Been traveling a lot. I went to Arizona, went to Utah for work. We have an air show this Saturday. I'm going to try and film maybe some short streams or something from the air show, as well as posting pictures and everything in Discord. So we got a big air show coming up here with the Thunderbirds. And then Sunday, I plan on streaming most of the day Sunday. Sunday is going to be a St. Jude stream. I'm going to stream most of all of Sunday. And then, of course, Tuesday we head to St. Jude. So Sunday will probably be our last stream until the following weekend. When we're back from St. Jude, we're gone from Tuesday to Friday down to Memphis. And that's what we'll look to do. Alright, so Las Vegas, we're expecting, looks like 26 left. We're going to go 26 left, ILS is Zulu. 26 left Zulu. Grab that in there. We're on the Chow 3. And Chow 3 is going to be from Stu. And then approach Via is going to be from Prino. I'll throw that in the box. And all that should be looking good. Take a look here. Yep. Cool. That all looks good there. Go to the zero weights page here. We're going to wait for our plane to be loaded now. IRSs are loading. That looks fine and dandy there. Passengers are coming on board. Here we got early morning departure out of Salt Lake City this morning, or this evening. What is our weather here? QNH should be 325 or 3025, I should say. It's a little bit of high pressure this morning here. So we got that all set in the box. That looks good. We're going to go ahead and fire up the master switch of the APU, and we're going to get the APU fired up. So, but yeah, we've been working on a lot of things in the background. Trying to get our sports channel back going with the Angel games. Angels have been doing good. I got a new secret channel that's starting soon. If you find it, you find it. We got St. Jude coming up. We got golf content coming soon, hopefully. More World Flight stuff we've been working on in the background as well. Got some good things planned for World Flight again this year. Got some potential new team members on the way. That'll be announced later this year. So we've been busy, chat. We haven't been just slacking off in the background. I promise you that. We've definitely been busy. The best aircraft I'm going to be on is a MAX 8. We're flying Southwest. But I do get to fly into Chicago Midway on the way back for the first time, which is going to be a lot of fun. We all know that super short takeoff and landing in Midway. I've never gone to Midway. I chose the route on the way back that had the extra flight just so I could go to Midway. So I'm going Memphis, Midway, Vegas, LA on the way back. On the way there, I'm just going LA, Dallas Love Field, Memphis. I think that's just on an 800, and then it's on Max on the way back. So that'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. My first flight there, hopefully it's not delayed or anything. I'm the first flight out of LA in the morning at like 4 in the morning. I think my flight leaves. Or my flight leaves at 5. Something like that. 4 or 5 in the morning. But I only have 40 minutes to get to my next flight from landing in Dallas before the next plane departs. So, cutting it a little bit close on the first flight. But, I think there's more than one flight to Memphis though, so if I do miss the first flight, it could get on a later flight probably. Hopefully we don't. Fingers crossed. We got the first flight out in the morning, so unless there's any severe weather, we should be fine, which, you know, I haven't looked at what the weather's going to be like in Memphis. I should probably look at the weather. Or waiting for everyone to board here. Let's see. Memphis, Tennessee. So, yeah, it's supposed to be sunny, mild temperatures. Going to be high 60s, low 70s while in there. Not too bad. So, shouldn't really be dealing with any weather, so that's good. Ooh, should look at Chicago, though. Chicago for next week. We'll be flying in on Friday. It says sunny, so yeah, no weather there either. Sunny. Gonna be a little chilly in Chicago, 47 degrees, but other than that, pretty good. Provided there isn't any bad weather or a random MX issue, first flights in the morning are usually on time. Yeah, first flights are usually on time. So, usually we say on time. We'll see how it goes. Alright, APU bleed can come on. We can disconnect ground power. And we do have our parking brake on, I believe. Yep, parking brake is on. So if we go here to ground services. We can remove GPU and chocks. Alright, that's all good and dandy there. We're just waiting for the final boarding numbers and we'll get our load done here. Just put our messages on this side. I'll approve that initial load sheet there. So we're almost boarded, almost ready to push back, chat. We're gonna get on out of here. We'll make the turn quick in Vegas. We do have work tomorrow morning early, so can't be out too late tonight, but even if I'm tired, we're going to be out late because we haven't flown the stream in forever, so we'll take the punishment of being tired. It's fine. We're always tired anyways. Probably won't make much of a difference, if we're being honest. Just waiting for them people to get on board. So, but yeah, and I flew into this airport when I went to Utah a few weeks ago now. It's about almost 3 weeks ago now. Went to Utah. Had a good time. Some nice flying in Salt Lake. Hey, Kyle, why don't you go ahead and get us our pushback clearance? Hey, Wesley, what's going on?
Let's get those pushback plans sorted.
Oh, you tracked the flight for my work? Nice. Yeah, I put it in Discord for those to track. I wanted to track it. What did my first officer just tell me? Are we not ready for pushback clearance?
Salt Lake Ground, Delta 1672, pushback request. We have Victor.
I'll handle the pushback request with Salt Lake Ground.
Versus flying LA, Vegas, San Diego, combo those. You did Oakland and Denver. Nice. That's not bad. Some good flights. Did they say we were cleared? I wasn't listening. Were we cleared for pushback, Kyle?
Hi, Midnight Maverick. We've got the green light for pushback. Let's get this bird moving.
Alright, we got the green light. I think boarding should be...
Salt Lake Ground, Delta 1672, requesting pushback. Delta 1672, pushback approved, Haley.
Kind of hard to understand ATC for whatever reason. Alright, cool. We'll roll with it though. That should be fine. Alright, let's put our numbers in here. So final 0 fuel weight. We got 155.6/26.3, 26.3, and I think that's it, right? Is there a fuel weight? Yes. Cool. So that's in, and we got block fuel of 16, or really, I guess 15.9. Block fuel. Cool. That's in the box. Let's go to our performance page here. And we'll get our departure performance here right before we push back real quick. Anti-ice will be on. We'll sync the load sheet there, sync the weather, and we'll calculate. Cool. We can go ahead and just send that to the McDo. And that should be fine and dandy there. Awesome. Alright, let's get that beacon light on and let's get pushing back, shall we?
Captain Midnight Maverick, the cabin is ready for departure.
Alright, thank you very much. We'll push him back from the
Ladies
gate
and
right
gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 1672, departing from Salt Lake City and heading to the vibrant city of Las Vegas. I'm Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant today, hailing all the way from the beautiful fjords of Norway. Joining me on this journey are my wonderful colleagues, Ingrid, Lars, and Bjorn. Our captain today is the illustrious Midnight Maverick, and assisting him is the ever-reliable Captain Canada. Our flight time today is approximately 54 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 36,000 feet. Now, let's go over some important safety information. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band.
You have a right
Breathe
quartering
normally,
headwind? Oof.
and remember to secure
Means
your
we're
own
gonna have a
mask
headwind
before
too.
assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. In case of a water landing, remove the vest from its container and pull it over your head. Fasten the straps around your waist and pull to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling on the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. This Airbus A321 is equipped with 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 4 over the wings, and 2
Alright,
at the
engines
rear.
are cleared to start.
Please take a moment to locate your
Ignition.
nearest exit,
And firing
keeping
up
in
engine
mind
number
it may be
1.
behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight with us today. We'll be coming around shortly with our snack and beverage service, and later on we'll offer some items from the Delta shop. Now, let's get ready for takeoff. Thank you, Captain Midnight Maverick. We're all set and ready for the pushback. Let's have a smooth flight to Las Vegas.
We're gonna do our best. We're a little bit rusty, but yeah, 420 on the ground speed. It's not bad. What plane are you flying, Matthew? Fenix A320, nice.
Set parking brakes.
Alright, parking brake is set. We have a good start. Engine 1, start engine 2. Time to wake up, engine. Wakey, wakey.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Laps 2 coming out. Alright, auto brake max set here. Spoilers armed. Predictive wind shear on. Everything else here is good. We'll accept our final load sheet, I think, here. Alright, cool. Horse on that side. We got legs on our side. Looking good there. DX1, what's going on? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Alright, APU bleeds off. APU's off, ignition back to normal. Alright, Kyle, we're ready for taxi. Runway 34 left. Let them know.
I'll let them know we're ready to taxi to runway 34 left.
Just do flight control check real quick. Pull down, back, left, right. Make sure the rudder.
Delta 1672, taxi to runway 34 left via 1 West North Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 34 left, 1 West North Alpha Alpha 1, Delta 1672.
Alright, parking brake is released and taxi lights coming on. I can go to auto, off position. Alright, we're ready. You know what astronauts do when they get cold? What do they do, Mopar? What do they do? What do they do? Let me know. They turn on their space heaters? Oh, God. Mopar here all week with the dad jokes. I'll be flying into your airport soon, Mopar. Next week, next Friday. I'm flying into Midway. IRL? Yeah, IRL. Takeoff config normal. Our trim should be up 07. There we go. Yeah, I'll send you the flight number. It's gonna be, I think, midday. Midday I fly in. I'm flying back home from St. Jude. Just me. I don't know if I'm super heavy right now or if I like chocks on or something. No chocks on. Maybe I'm just super heavy. But yeah, and I'm flying in midday. I'm flying back from St. Jude, going Memphis, Chicago, Vegas, LA. Make sure I don't have a separate tiller on.
Good evening, Midnight Maverick. How are you doing? I'm at home still recovering from hip replacement surgery. So far, so good.
Star 777X, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're recovering good, so that's good news. Thank you for that kind $14 donation. That's going to get you up to the top of the leaderboard here. I'll get you put in that leaderboard here in just a moment. If I get 3-1 center, I'll fly over your house. Nice. Yeah, I wonder what runway we're going to get. I'm definitely excited to fly into Midway. Being that I've never flown into Midway before. Yeah, it's just me. Has it been like recent updates to the Fenix or 2020? Because usually this plane rolls a lot better than it's rolling. Well, it's not rolling very well. I'm going to apply a lot more engine than I feel like it would need to taxi on the ground here. Alright, let me get you on that leaderboard. Appreciate your kind donation again. Glad to hear you are recovering well. Oh, that's what I'm waiting for, Mopart. I'm guessing it's going to be fairly similar to when I landed in John Wayne. I flew into John Wayne for the first time last year. Man, what a rough landing that was. That was the firmest landing I've ever had. I've taken, I think I've taken off from John Wayne before. I just never landed in John Wayne. So it was the first time landing into John Wayne. Departure at Midway or Wild, yeah. I mean, flaps 25 departure. As we're going to Vegas, it'll be fully loaded, loaded down, loaded to the gills. All right, call. Go ahead and let them know we're ready for departure.
I'll let them know we're ready for departure, Midnight Maverick.
Salt Lake Tower, Delta 1672, holding short of runway 34 left. We're ready for departure.
Delta 1672, Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 left, winds 145 at 4. RNAV scanned, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, we've been cleared for departure, chat.
Runway 34 left, RNAV scanned, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1672.
There should be a button to just click on send pictures in the general chat, whichever chat. There should be a button where you can attach pictures. Alright, chat. Sit back, relax, enjoy the departure. Here we go. Chrono's coming on. Engines are up. Stable. And takeoff power set. Toga. Get up to speed. And V1. Rotate. And pause the rate, gears up. Feel that wind, baby.
Delta 1672, contact departure on 128.1.
And climb power's coming
Switching
in.
to departure on 128.1. Delta 1672. Salt Lake departure, Delta 1672, morning climbing past 6,000.
Delta 1672, Salt Lake departure, radar contact. Cleared direct scan. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Up to
Cleared direct
240.
scan, climb and maintain flight level 240, Delta 1672.
And we'll go flaps 1. Yeah, we must be heavy. Climbing super slow. And pops up. There we go. Now we're climbing. I can feel the heaviness from here, right? She heavy. Yeah, most likely 2.6s. I've only come on the ones. Of all the times I've flown to Vegas, I think I've only landed on the ones twice. I've landed on the 1.9s twice, and then mostly 2.6s.
Delta 1672, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Delta
260,
1672.
set in the box.
Dear guests, this is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant speaking. We're delighted to have you aboard Delta Airlines Flight 1672, on our way from Salt Lake City to the fabulous Las Vegas. We've just reached a safe altitude, so you may now use your electronic devices. And oh, good news! Our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available, so feel free to connect and share your
Onboard
excitement about this
Wi-Fi.
journey. The weather in Las Vegas is clear with a lovely temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. Perfect for your plans upon arrival. Sit back, relax.
A little warm in
and
Vegas,
enjoy the
huh,
flight.
Matthew?
We'll be coming around shortly with our snack and beverage service. Thank you for flying with us today.
Whatever I said tonight, we're in the A321 with the Sharklets. Yeah, lovely A321 from Phoenix. You're enjoying the 80s? Oof, I'm already getting glimpses of summer and I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I want the temperature to stay in the 70s. I am not ready for 80s. Just gonna hand fly here till we get to Arch, and then we'll kick on the autopilot after that.
Delta 1672, climb and maintain flight level 300.
300,
flight
set
level
box.
300, Delta 1672.
Famous Salt Lake City. Alright, autopilot's coming on here. We're climbing out. We're looking good. Looking beautiful. Alright, chat, we're on our way to lovely Sin City, baby. Hope you guys brought your credit cards. Yeah, I hope you brought the old credit card for this trip. You're gonna need it. Got the credit card and the gambling cash. There you go. We're hitting the blackjack and the craps tables, Matthew. And we might do a little baccarat. I've been getting into baccarat lately. Now that I finally understand how it plays. I suck at roulette. I avoid the roulette table. I never
Delta
have
1672,
once won anything.
climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level
350,
350, Delta 1672.
Yeah, I vote red or black, comes up green. You know what I mean? There was only one time I would have hit roulette and I hesitated. I didn't do it. I mean, I can't do it now. It's just all downhill from there. But I got a free $25 chip at Morongo from winning some blackjack bonus, and went to the roulette table. I was gonna play it, and they said no more bets. And I told my uncle standing next to me, out. If I was gonna bet, I would put it on red 19. And of course, what came up? Red freaking 19. I would have won $900.
Delta 1672, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9er.
Tyler, what's going on? Good to see you. You have the Windwing FCU with the EFIS left and right panels. I got mine last week. I do, yes.
Delta 1672.
Yes, I do. That is what we are using right now, which we should be close to transition. Yep, we are past transition. Get standard pressure set there, and we'll get our landing lights to the off position. Yes, no, I do have it. I love it. Works great. You played for FedEx again? Nice.
Salt Lake Center, Delta
Did I see the FedEx
morning,
Boeing ones?
Through flight level 190 to reach flight level 350. Delta 1672, Salt Lake Center, good morning.
What do you mean, did I... Oh, did I see the Wind Wing Boeing ones? Yes, yes I did. I have not ordered the Boeing ones yet. I still got to get me the Boeing FMC and the autopilot panel. Got to wait till we get some tax money and other things done. We got a lot of stuff we need to plan for, pay for. We got new equipment coming to do golf videos. We need new equipment for flying. We need new equipment for our world flight setup this year. Looking to really do a badass world flight setup this year, even better than last year. And the only thing I can confirm at this point for world flight is we are flying something Airbus. I can't tell you which Airbus
Salt
yet.
Lake Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Delta 1672.
Yeah, so I can confirm we are flying an Airbus. Just don't know which Airbus yet. I mean, we pretty much have it narrowed down to 3 different Airbuses. And it's either going to be the 350, the 330, or the 321. And it all depends on lots of factors. Depends on the equipment that's available for us and what perform is the most stable. That is what it really comes down to. The 321, 330 are very much interchangeable in controls. The 350 is a little bit different because the screens are different and the FMC is different. So that just depends on some things. So we'll see. We shall see. So, the Boeing on order with the magnetic switch, nice. Yes, and it looks really nice. It looked really nice in the expo when I saw it. So super excited to get that soon. So not this year. So either the following year, 2026 or 2027, my goal is to have 2 full cockpits. And for World Flight, we're going to have 2 full teams. We're going to have an Airbus and a Boeing team flying for us for World Flight. So we'll have 2 planes in the run. That's the goal by no later than 2027. You want to join World Flight now? You never know, there might be some spots that will open up later. Might be some open spots. Especially when we expanded 2 planes, we're going to need some more pilots. Honorary Biscoff distributor. Yep. If you want to join the team, you're going to be required to bring all the Biscoffs. Am I flying to Vegas to visit Miggity Mike? Yep, we're going to pick him up. He's going to come to LA with us. Good member of Wings for Hope. There you go, Matthew. There you go. Hired. It's on our application. Are you willing to bring Biscoff cookies? Yes, then you are hired. got less than 160 miles to our top of descent, so looking good. Almost 5,000 miles on the Tesla. I got a lot more than that on my Tesla. I have 75,000 miles on my Tesla. It's a lot. She'll be 4 years old this June. End of June. She'll be 4 years old.
Delta 1672, expect the Chow 3 arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that. Expecting the Chow 3 arrival. We'll prepare to descend in about 20 minutes.
I've been putting on about
notify if
20,000
ready to
miles a
descend
year, which
earlier.
means next
Delta
year I'll be hitting the
1672.
1K mark almost. Maybe. I mean, I'm not upgrading till the wheels fall off on this one. I'm not looking to go to another high payment. If I were to get another one right away, it would be a lease for a lower payment. But I'm looking forward to not having a payment on this one. I still have quite a ways to go. I think I owe like 20 more thousand on the car. If Elon Musk didn't drop the value of, if he didn't drop the value of the Tesla like he did, I would have probably traded it in already. Just for the cheaper payment. So, yeah, we'll see when it comes time. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to get rid of this car until, like I said, it just stops working. I'm planning to pay it off and ride it as long as she'll ride. It's the one thing that I've never had since I've, had my own cars. I've never been car payment free. So I'm really looking forward to paying this off and letting it hopefully last me, another 5 years maybe after that, hopefully. You seen a couple in Vegas already? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I've seen some out here. Yeah, I've seen some out here. Crazy. So we got pretty much like a cross tailwind almost, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing 464 across the gown, so that's good. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink, use the restroom. I shall be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude on Delta Airlines Flight 1672 from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas. We're thrilled to have you with us today. My team and I will be starting our snack and drink service shortly. May I recommend trying
we're
our
back.
delicious chicken
Back
Caesar
in the
wrap
cockpit.
or the classic turkey sandwich? After our service, we'll also be offering some fantastic items from the Delta shop, so keep an eye out for those. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your flight.
I'm at 380. Just dropped my constants back a bit because going to hit top of drop in like 120 miles. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we got 92 miles to our top of descent, so 92 miles. Alright, let's look at our weather report for Vegas, shall we? Clear skies, winds are 176 knots, 86 degrees, 3007. Well, looks pretty standard here. I'll put some of this in my box here for descent, so we're ready to go. 30 on the temp. 170. Got 6. And then we got the ILS 26 left approach. 2269 is our minimums. 2269. Just hoping SoCal stays on? No. Yep, I see you right here. You're about to... You're flying past Vegas right now. You're just south of Vegas. You're entering California airspace right now. At 380. See you on Volanta. You got a 747 in front of you coming from Denver to LAX at 32,000 feet. Two planes in front of you on departure? Nice. Yeah, he's not too far ahead of you. So what have I been missing in the Flight Sim World chat? What new things are coming out? You got anything new coming out? Oh, the tire just came out too. Nice. Yeah, any new things I've been missing out on? I still don't have Microsoft 2024 working for me. I gotta try and reinstall it since they came out with the sim update. I haven't tried to reinstall it again yet. So hopefully once I reinstall, it one more time, everything will work again. Yeah, I saw that. I heard it's not necessarily much improved, so I haven't really thought twice about that update. I've never been a huge CRJ fan in the first place, but yeah, no, I saw it was, it's kind of whatever. I mean, the only reason it's even making headlines because it's the first update in what, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. However long it's been out now. The only updates I'm excited for and waiting for is we're supposed to get some exciting E-Jet updates soon. That's one plane we need to check out again. I haven't flown the E-Jet in forever. Leaving for the skies. We got 30 miles to our top of descent, chat. You know, one thing I didn't do, I put my fixed rings in. That's one thing I didn't do. Fix info. Let's put our fix info in for Vegas. 15. There we go. Got our fixed rings put in. We are looking beautiful. Auto brakes low coming in here. Yeah, I think we're looking good. So, but yeah, I want to get hopefully back into 2024 and get it working good. We haven't done any career mode in a long time. Plus, I just want to check out how it looks now. The improvements. We need to get more planes working for 2024.
Descend via Chow 3 into Las Vegas.
You send us some pictures, or I'll take a look.
Into Las Vegas, Delta 1672.
Alright, clearance to descend on the Chow 3, which is going to take us down to Okay, 8,000. We're going to plug 8,000 in the box here, and we're ready for that descent. Let's take a look at the stars setup here.
Delta 1672, contact Los Angeles Center
Where
on
did you
127.35.
where'd you send it to, Star? I don't see
Contacting
it.
Los Angeles Center on 127.35. Delta 1672.
Do you put it in the right Discord?
Los Angeles Center, Delta 1672.
So I see
morning,
you sent me a
maintaining flight
message, but
level
I don't see pictures.
Delta 1672, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
Alright, about 5 miles from descent here, we're gonna go and start our descent. 8,000 in the box. And we are descending, chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent into Las Vegas, we kindly ask you to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is now prohibited until we have safely landed. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Oh, my leg. Yeah, I'm not seeing the pictures, so I'm not sure where you sent them, but... Alright, everything looks good. We started to descend a little bit quick there, but we're alright. Descending a little bit on the quick side, but not outside the norm. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. We've started our initial descent into Las Vegas.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Delta 1672, speed 250 knots.
Midnight. Land of the free, home of the brave.
Did you go to the air show in Vegas last weekend, Matthew? They had the air show at Nellis Air Force Base, didn't they?
Stars and stripes fly, pride in our hearts. Echoes of dreams, right from the start. Let freedom ring, voices we sing. God bless this land, we understand. Mountains so high, rivers so wide. Together we stand, never divide. One nation strong, marching along. Feel the love grow from sea to glow. Let freedom ring, voices we sing. God bless this land, we understand.
I believe there was. No, I had other plans, so I didn't go. Oof. Yeah, I heard the Nellis Air Force Base is a really good air show. I heard that one's pretty big. So, but we're having the air show out here this weekend, so the Thunderbirds are coming out here. They're bringing back the pyrotechnics this year too, I guess, so there's going to be some bombing runs and blowing shit up, and it should be pretty cool. Vegas is going to be hopping Easter weekend because that's when WrestleMania is, Saturday and Sunday, so probably a lot of traveling in Vegas in next week. Oh, nice. WrestleMania. I don't watch wrestling much anymore. I used to watch a lot as a kid. You smell what the Rock is cooking. Alright, that's back in there. 007, I believe. Yep, 3007. Cool. Any lights come back on here? Unable all the time. North of Canada, they take a phone. Unable. So yeah, it's gonna be a long dance out of the air show, but super excited for it.
Delta 1672, contact Las Vegas approach on 119.775.
Vegas Valley coming into view. Lake Mead below.
Switching to Las Vegas approach on 119.775, Delta 1672.
Unable all the time.
Las Vegas approach, Delta 1672 morning. We're descending through 16,000.
Delta 1672, Las Vegas approach, good morning. Las Vegas altimeter 29.901. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 26 left approach into Las Vegas.
We're expecting the ILS Yankee runway 26 left approach into Las Vegas, Delta 1672.
All the time.
Frustration at its brink. ATC doesn't know what to think. Captain says unable. Sky so big and blue-eyed. Captain's heart filled with pride. Yet communications they collide. Repeats his unable. Unable all the time. Captain Canada can't do the climb. ATC's patience at its prime. All he says is unable. Unable. Davis on the couch, real
Delta 1672, contact Los Angeles approach on 118.125.
eyes so heavy they start to close.
Contacting Los Angeles approach on 118.125, Delta 1672.
Dreams of crime run through his mind. Cozy mysteries he tries to find. But something breaks his peaceful dream. An electric jolt makes him scream.
Los Angeles approach, Delta 1672 morning, descending through 13,000.
Delta 1672, Los Angeles approach. Good morning, Las Vegas, altimeter 29.901.
Skippy and his pranks so wild, laughing loud like a little child. But Davis now will stay alert, won't fall asleep to clues and dirt. Chased by Skippy in the nuts, wide awake, no ifs or buts. From murder scenes
Delta 1672, Los Angeles approach. Proceed direct Huxar. Descend and maintain 5,000, altimeter 29.901 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 left approach.
Direct Hux R, descend and maintain 5,000, altimeter 2991, cleared ILS runway 26 left approach, Delta 1672.
stay alert, won't fall asleep to clues and dirt.
Getting bumpy.
Feels the same.
Getting bumpy. Down to 5,000 here.
Murder, she wrote, stories unfold. Chased by Skippy in the nuts, wide awake, no ifs or buts. From murder scenes to real life pain, Davis never sleeps again.
Alright, we're gonna get our sounds up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we
Music's
make our
down.
final approach into Las Vegas, please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off and stowed away until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away and adjust your seats to their full upright position. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Upon arrival, our Delta Airlines staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thank you for your cooperation. Cabin crew, please check that everyone is seated and seatbelts are fastened. Captain Midnight Maverick, cabin is ready.
Alright, thank you. Flight 10 seats for arrival.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Arming our approach here. Alright, Ops 1's coming out.
Delta 1672, contact Las Vegas Tower on 118.75.
Contacting Las Vegas Tower on 118.75. Delta 1672.
My controls.
Las Vegas Tower, Delta 1672, morning. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 26 left.
Delta 1672, Las Vegas Tower, roger, continue approach.
Ops 2.
Delta 1672, Las Vegas Tower, winds 295 at 7, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Runway 26 left, cleared to land. Delta 1672.
Here's out. approach speed coming in. Flaps 3. Flaps full.
$2,500.
Turbulence coming in. Getting bumpy. Bumpy, chat. Alright, let's see how we do. Our first landing in 3 weeks. First landing in 3 weeks. $1,000. $500. $400. $300. $200. 100 above. $100. Minimum. Continue.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, come on. There we go. We're down. Keeping that center line. Nose is coming down. Spicy. Slowing down. And welcome to Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
Delta 1672, welcome to Las Vegas. Contact ground on 121.1.
Switching to ground on 121.1, Delta 1672. Las Vegas ground, Delta 1672, morning. We're clear of runway 26 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
Delta 1672, Las Vegas ground, taxi to D24 via Alpha 7, cross runway 8 left, then Zulu Charlie. Have a great day.
Taxi to D24 via Alpha 7, cross runway 8 left, then Zulu Charlie, Delta 1672.
D24, chat. D24. Alright, APU's firing up. We're looking good. Flight directors can come off. Landing system's off. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, might be spending the summer in San Diego, so now I'm redeciding if I should take the plane or make the road trip down. Nice. I guess it depends on how long you're going to be down here and if you're going to need a car. Because renting a car is definitely expensive. But I like to fly, so I do like to fly when I can, but it's also when it makes sense. Move on to Charlie here. Alright, so we're going to Delta 24. I'm not sure where that's at. Delta 24. Oh, it's on the backside. Alright. On the backside. Alright, D24, we're going to park. We're going to get this plane turned around ASAP so we can get to Los Angeles to end the night. And then it's bedtime for us. So, we're going to get the plane turned around quickly on the ground. And we'll head on over to LAX from here, about a 38, 45 minute flight or so. I pre-select the gate here. Oops. Oh. Change gate here. I picked the wrong one. Delta 24 should be coming up over here. Looks like, I think it's this gate right here. S25, yep. 24 coming on up. Almost there. And stopping, parking brake is set. Alright, engine 1, engine 2 is coming off. Beacon lights coming off. Seatbelt signs coming off. AP bleed is on. Fuel pumps coming off. Crew supplies off. Ground control is on. And just like that, we've made it to Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. I say Los Angeles? Las Vegas. What am I saying? Alright, passengers are going to deboard here.
Passengers deboarding started.
She looked angry. She didn't like our parking. She looks angry. Alright, well, we're looking good, chat. Alright, so let's get our next flight ready to rock and roll. We get our flight plan filed here. We're going to be Delta 2204. So Delta 2204. LAX to LAX. How was our landing on that, chat? We were a little off center line. I'm gonna let the crosswind get away from us a little bit, but curious to how our minus 174, not bad. We'll take that. Not bad for our first flight back. We'll take it, chat. 174. Alright, new flight plan is filed. Let me update our upload our new charts. Margaritas with the boys. Alright, they're deboarding. Import our new flight. Alright, let's go add to AOC. Flight init. Post our new flight data here. Let me get my clearance from Sayintentions while we're waiting here. Just realized I had to push a new flight first. Oh, that's filed. Let's go to init press, init request. Request our new wind speeds here. Restart Sayintentions. Oh, 2204. That's why it wasn't found. Delta 2204. It'd help if I put my right flight plan number, chat, when requesting my IFR clearance. And how I put the wrong flight number. Alright, we're Delta 2204, cost index 6, that's fine, whatever. What's our altitude? 280. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to have the co-pilot call for clearance. Alright, as soon as we're deboarded here, we'll get things ready to rock and roll. Kyle, get our IFR clearance, please.
I'll get our IFR clearance from clearance on 118.0.
Las Vegas clearance, Delta 2204, requesting IFR clearance. We have Juliet.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Delta 2204, cleared to Los Angeles via radar 2 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.775, squawk 2545. Expect runway 26 right.
Las Vegas clearance, Delta 2204, cleared to Los Angeles via radar 2 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.775, squawk 2545. Anticipate runway 26 right.
Delta 2204, read back correct.
Captain, Midnight Maverick boarding has commenced and the first passengers are now aboard the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2204, bound for the sunny city of Los Angeles. My name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm delighted to be your lead flight attendant today. Joining me are my wonderful Norwegian colleagues, Ingrid, Lars, and Sigrid. We're all here to make sure you have a comfortable and enjoyable flight. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and kindly stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing Delta Airlines, and we hope you have a pleasant journey with us today.
Alright, flight plan route is in. Let's go to our tally here. I think we're done deboarding. Let's go to mass and balance page here. Okay, so I got 4 left to get off the plane. Alright, seatbelt signs are back on. We'll call my landing to LA butter, but kind of off center line. Yeah, that's kind of how it was here in Vegas for us. We were off center line, but we got a minus 174. Not bad. Our first landing in 3 weeks. I'll take it. Should be done now, I think. Yep, deboarding is complete. Alright, we're gonna load in craft. We're gonna do it instantly here. Alright, that looks good there. Let's get our weight and balance numbers here. Just got in time for some ETC at least. SoCal just got off as I went to Tower, and Tower just logged off. Dang. Well, at least you got there just in time, I guess. Alright, so 157.5 /26.4. We'll throw that in there. Block fuel, we got 12.8. Throw that in there. Cool. Let's go to our performance page now. We're going to. Yeah, that's right. Sync the load sheets, sync the weather. Alright, cool. Let's send that to our McDo. Let's double check, make sure our altimeter's still good. Nope, 3009 now. Cool. Alright, weather is updated, it's calculated. Cool, that's all good there. Alright, well with that, let's get our transponder on. Kyle, go ahead and call and tell him we are ready for pushback. Right. Fuel pumps are coming back on here.
I'll handle the pushback request with ground.
Beacon light's gonna come on here.
Las Vegas ground, Delta 2204, requesting pushback. We have Juliet.
We are ready for pushback. Delta 2204, pushback approved, tail north.
Alright, we're
Ladies
pushback
and gentlemen,
approved.
a warm welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2204, heading from the vibrant city of Las Vegas to the sunny skies of Los Angeles. I'm Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant today, and I'm thrilled to have you with us. Joining me are my wonderful Norwegian colleagues, Eric, Ingrid, and Lars. We're all here to ensure you have a delightful journey. Our captain today is the legendary Captain Midnight Maverick, and assisting him is the ever-reliable First Officer, Captain Canada. Our flight time today is approximately 40 minutes, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the short hop with us. Now, let's go over some important safety information. To To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a cabin pressure change, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the oxygen flow. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. In case of a water landing, remove the vest, slip it over your head, and fasten the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the tubes. This Airbus A321 is equipped with 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 4 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight with us today.
Hope you guys are paying attention to the
I'll
safety
just inform
briefing.
the captain that we're ready for departure.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push.
Brakes release.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting 1. Alright, get starting 1, starting 2.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Auto brake max set. Spoilers on. Predicted wind shear is on. We need to get our trim 7 up. That's good. Full flight control check. Down, up, left, right. Good. Engine back to normal. APU bleeding. APU are coming off. Taxi light's going to come on. That goes to the off position. Auto. And let them know we're ready for taxi 26 right.
Sure thing, Midnight Maverick.
Las Vegas ground Delta 2204, ready to taxi to runway 26 right. We have Juliet.
Delta 2204, taxi to runway 26 right via Charlie 3 Bravo Alpha 2.
Runway 26 right, Charlie 3 Bravo Alpha 2, Delta 2204.
Alright, let's go. Brakes released. Let's get on the heck out of here before we lose all our money, chat. Gotta get out before we lose all our money. Take up from big normal. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. It's been a long week for me. I feel like this week should already be over, but it's only Wednesday, about to be Thursday. Ugh. 2 more days at work still for the week. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to take Bravo, second left, and then we're going to be taking the first right on Alpha 2 for departure. Can't wait till Sayintentions has traffic injection going. It's going to be so legit. Turn, plane. She doesn't want to turn. She doesn't want to behave, chat. She doesn't want to behave. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how slow this thing seems to roll, but it is what it is. Alright. Alright, call them up, let them know ready for takeoff. Flight 10 seats for departure.
I'll let Tower know we're ready for takeoff.
Delta 2204, holding short of runway 26 right, ready for takeoff.
Delta 2204, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, winds 295 at 7, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 26 right, winds 295 at 7, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2204.
Alright, here we go. Rolling departure. We've been cleared for departure, chat. Let's do it. Resetting the chrono. And away we go. And takeoff thrust set. SOS runway below. Alright. We're rolling. Airspeed's alive. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots. There we go. Very high beat speed today. And V1. Rotate. And pause the rate, gear up. Say goodbye to Las Vegas, baby. Viva Las Vegas.
Delta 2204, contact departure on 119.775.
Switching to departure on 119.775, Delta 2204.
And climb power's coming in. Alright, that's right, Matthew Toga. We're climbing. We're gonna go flaps 1.
Las Vegas departure, Delta 2204, morning, climbing past 3,000.
Delta 2204, Las Vegas departure, radar contact, cleared direct route E, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Cleared direct route E, climb and maintain flight level 220, Delta 2204.
And flaps up. Climbing on out, we're looking good. Here we go. Autopilot's coming on now. So goodbye to Vegas in the distance, chat. We'll see you next time. LA, here we come, baby. Hollywood. Hollywood. Excuse me, Joe. Choking. Some water go around the wrong pipe. Isaac, what's going on? Very shaky 91 now. It's smoothing out. Smoothing out now.
Delta 2204, climb and maintain flight level 260.
260.
Climb and maintain flight level
Set in the box.
260, Delta 2204.
Our cruise out to LA can be 280. 3 a.m. and no sleep for you? Why not, Isaac? It's almost 11 a.m. here. Almost 11 p.m. for me.
Dear guests, this is Astrid, your lead flight attendant speaking. We've just reached a safe altitude and you are now free to use your electronic devices. Just a reminder, our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available, so feel free to connect and stay entertained. We're cruising along in our Airbus A321, and it's a beautiful day for flying from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Thank you for choosing Delta Airlines.
Brazil, baby. Why no sleep though? Why you up so late? Getting a little bumpy again now.
Delta 2204. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
280 is the
Climb
cruise.
and maintain flight level 280, Delta 2204.
Bum, 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 bum.
Groceries on my mind today. See the prices they make me swing. Milk and bread costing high. Never's got a problem. Why? Eggs and bacon way up there. Can't afford the weekly fare. Veggies pricey, oh so.
Delta 2204. Contact Los Angeles Center on 128.075.
Alright, standard pressure set.
Switching to Los Angeles Center on 128.075, Delta 2204. Los Angeles Center, Delta 2204, morning climbing through flight level 190 for flight level 280.
Delta 2204, Los Angeles Center. Good morning.
Good morning.
where we make a stand. Freedom through and through, the red, white, and blue. Heart of a soldier, moments of pride. Unity is power, we never need to hide. No chains can bind us, no fear to hold. In the land of courage, we all stand bold. You God bless this land, where we make a stand. Freedom through and through, the red, white, and blue. You God bless this land, where we make a stand. Freedom through and through, the red, white, and blue. Yeah, red, white, and blue. No chains can bind us, no fear to hold. In the land of courage, we all stand bold. City lights burning through smog and fire. Dreams buried under rusted wire. Steel veins pumping up. City lights burning through smog and fire.
Delta 2204, Los Angeles Center. Expect the Angel 4 arrival. I'll have you descending in about 10 minutes.
Expect the Angel 4 arrival, Delta 2204.
Alright, let's put in some descent information, shall we? Let me get pull my stuff up here. As soon as I get in bed, my sleep vanishes. Oof. I've been there. I've been there. I don't think I have the meter set up in chat as a meter data. But let's pull up our metadata because we need to put in our descent data. So 3010 is set there in the box. Temperature 16. Winds are pretty much calm, so we're just gonna go 360 at 0. And then Barrow. So the ILS is going to be 322. Alright. Alright, we're looking good for that. Boom, boom. Alright, about to reach cruise now, and then we'll have about 50 miles to top of descent or so. I'm going to go ahead and put some fixed rings in here is what we need to do. Let's put some fixed rings in. KLAX. 15 miles. We're gonna do KLAX for 10 miles, and then we're gonna do it again for 5 miles. There we go. That looks good there.
For the Subway Fund.
Who's that coming in? Matthew with the $20 donation for the Subway Fund. Yeah, I got them now, Star. I got them now. He's gonna give these to you, Mr. Matthew. Thank you for that kind donation, claiming the top spot on the leaderboard. I'll get you on there. Get the leaderboard all sorted out
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, we've reached our cruising altitude, and it's a beautiful day for flying from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. We're delighted to have you aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2204. Now, my lovely Norwegian colleagues and I will start our snack and drink service. We've got some delightful options today, including our famous turkey sandwich and a delicious vegetarian wrap. After the
Thank you,
service,
Mr. Matthew,
we'll be
again.
offering a
Appreciate
selection
you.
of items from the Delta Airlines shop.
Can
So
always
keep an
use
eye
more
out for
Subway in
anything
my
that
life.
catches your fancy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Thank you for choosing Delta Airlines.
We got 41 miles, and we'll be getting our descent here. Yo, Mr. Kenny, what's good? How we doing, Kenny? Just in time for our descent to lovely Los Angeles here in a minute. Hope you're doing well.
Faint city hymn, hollow streets with stories grim, but souls rise, roar like flame. This is no grave, still a name.
Ooh, good news, chat. Good news. The canes that they've been building right next to my house opens up on Tuesday, and I won't freaking be here. God dang it. I just realized that. I fly out Tuesday to Memphis. Son of a gun. Never mind. Not so good news. Damn it. It's like I just saw it on Instagram, like grand opening is on Tuesday. And it's like, damn, I won't even be here.
Angel 4 into Los Angeles, Delta 2204.
We're cleared Angel 4, it's down to 12,000 feet. Man. Talk about taking the wind out of my sails, man. I got so excited and I realized that I'm not even be here to celebrate it. Sad face. Sad face. Alright, starting that descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Astrid, your lead flight attendant speaking. We've begun our descent into the sunny city of Los Angeles. Please make sure to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seat belts. The use of the lavatories is no longer permitted as we prepare for landing. We appreciate your cooperation and hope you've enjoyed your flight with us today. Thank you for flying Delta Airlines.
Alright, we officially begun our descent, ladies and gentlemen, into Los Angeles. We'll be on the ground here in about 20 minutes. Parking at the gate, shutting down the plane. Viewing the replay, don't let me forget the replay, chat. Let me open up that replay now before I forget. Uh-oh.
A321, it's sleek and lean.
Our replay tool may not be working. There we go. It's working now. It's working now. Alright, got that up. Good thing I don't work in the morning so I can sleep until 8. There you go. I unfortunately have work in the morning. I gotta get up at about 4:30. Trying to get to work 6:30. So that's the plan anyways.
Delta 2204, speed 280 knots.
For the skies and sea. Oh, which wings carry hope above through clouds and winds on wings of love. A321, A330.
It's quite early, yeah. Yeah, it's because I have to be out early tomorrow. I just have so much to do before I leave to Memphis on Tuesday. So we've been working a lot of hours, early, late. Been working till like 9 o'clock at night almost every day during the week lately. Getting there at 8, working till 9, 7 or 8. Yeah, so I'm pulling 12 to 15-hour days. Yeah, it's been brutal. Yeah, it's been brutal. Alright, but we're coming right in. Gonna be flying right over Ontario International Airport here in a minute.
A 321, it's sleek and lean, cuts through the sky like a dream machine. But can it carry all our hopes' weight to every corner, every gate? A third to it with its heart so strong, miles to cover forever long. Its engines hum a steady song.
Alright, altimeter set. Lane lights coming back on here.
Our dreams along. Oh, which wings carry hope above through clouds and winds on wings of love. A321, A321, you're a 350 so wide. Let the world decide, for the skies provide. A 350 built to span the globe. With range and grace, it's quite the probe. But does size define what makes it right for our wings of hope on this endless flight? Each one stands with courage bold, carrying dreams we've yet to hold. Team Wings for Hope, our guides they'll be, choosing the path for the skies and sea. Oh, which wings carry hope above through clouds and winds on wings of love. A321, A321, no, we're a 350 so wide. Let the world decide, for the skies provide.
Delta 2204, contact SoCal approach on 124.3.
Contacting SoCal approach on
Ontario.
124.3. Delta 2204. SoCal approach, Delta 2204, morning, descending through 15,000.
Delta 2204, SoCal approach. Good morning, Los Angeles, altimeter 30.09er. Expect the ILS runway 24 right approach into Los Angeles.
Expecting the ILS runway 24 right approach, Delta 2204.
We're expecting it. Go auto brake low here. That's where you live, Ontario? Well, that's not where I live. I live in Paris, but that's the closest home international airport, and it's the one I fly out of all the time, is Ontario. So, I've been born and raised in this Southern California area, Riverside, Paris area. That's Chino Airport down there. Chino Municipal Airport. Dam right over there for all the water.
Delta 2204, proceed direct MERS. Descend and maintain 4,000. Altimeter 30.09er until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 right approach.
Direct MERS, descend and maintain 4,000. Altimeter 3009er, cleared for the ILS runway 24 right approach.
Right, direct MERS, we're cleared for the ILS. So we got everything programmed in. We're looking good. Approach is activated. Flight attendant seats for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final approach into the sunny city of Los Angeles, we kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Please ensure that your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are securely fastened. Our Delta Airlines staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights once we're on the ground. My lovely Norwegian colleagues will now make a final check to ensure everyone is seated and buckled up. Thank you for your cooperation. Captain Midnight Maverick, cabin is ready.
Yeah, coming in looking good. Localizer now that should capture here anytime now. Hopefully. If it doesn't, it's alright, we'll just go visual. Lots of good visuals. Airport is actually in sight now. Airport right out there, runway, everything's in sight. We're lined up looking good. Let's see, our planned flight time today was 40 minutes, and we're at 35 minutes, so we should be arriving pretty much right on schedule. Alright, localizer has been captured, so we're looking good. Coming in nicely here. Get a little speed brake, slow us down on the descent there. Go 240. Alright, once we're fully configured, chat, don't let me forget the replay. Oh. There we go. So yeah, we need to start slowing way down here.
Delta 2204, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905.
Switching to Los Angeles Tower on 120.905. Delta 2204.
Alright, glide slopes in, everything there is looking good.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 2204. Morning, we're established on the ILS approach for runway 24 right.
Delta 2204, Los Angeles Tower, winds calm, runway 24 right, cleared to land.
Runway 24
Alright,
right,
clear land.
cleared
Gears
to
coming
land.
down.
Delta 2204.
2. Speed brake in and armed. Everything is in sight and looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and start the recorder before I forget. I'm gonna go my controls here.
2,500.
Coming nice here, 1 knot of wind. Winds are pretty calm. Winds are pretty calm. Should make for a nice smooth landing, hopefully. Hopefully.
2,000.
Top 3's coming out. Flying right over the Ram Stadium and the Great Western Forum. Final approach speed's going to come in. And flaps full.
1000.
Flying right over the iconic in and out.
500.
So far so good, looking good.
400.
Landing.
300. 200.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
40. 100 above. 20. Retard. 7. 5.
And let her settle. There we go. Nice and smooth. Nose down gently. There we go. And manual braking. Welcome to LAX, ladies and gentlemen. We floated around a little too much on that one, but
Delta 2204, welcome to Los Angeles. Contact ground on 121.75.
keep the autopilot on until 500 feet. You can keep it on all the way to the ground.
Switching to ground on 121.75, Delta 2204.
But we're trying to break the rust off, so we were hand flying her in longer than normal. We usually keep it on longer than we did right there as well.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2204, morning. We're clear of runway 24 right and ready to taxi to the gate.
Delta 2204, Los Angeles ground, taxi to 337B via Yankee, cross runway 6 right, then Echo Delta 9 or Delta.
Ladies
Have a
and
great day.
Welcome to Los Angeles. Captain
Taxi
Midnight
to
Maverick,
337 Bravo via Yankee, cross 6 right, then Echo Delta 9,
The
Delta...
local time is 8:59 in the morning, and it's a beautiful day here with calm winds and a pleasant temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Just a few clouds up high, so it's a perfect day to explore the City of Angels. Did you know that Los Angeles is home to the famous Hollywood sign and the Walk of Fame? It's a city full of stars, both in the sky and on the ground. On behalf of Captain Midnight Maverick, First Officer Captain Canada, and our Norwegian crew members Ingrid, Lars, and Sigrid, we thank you for flying with Delta Airlines. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position and the seatbelt sign is turned off. We hope you enjoyed your flight and look forward to seeing you again soon.
That replay should look real good though. It felt super smooth. We were on the center line. We should have been within the touchdown zone. I think just barely. Just barely. Hopefully we don't have a number to call. Hopefully no number to call. See if we can select our gates. Terminal 2. No, gate 26. I think that's the one we want. Gate 26. Yeah, right on the corner in Terminal 2. Alright, that was a good flight though. We'll stop the recorder there. We'll park at the gate, unload our plane, we'll view the replay before we head on out for the bedtime. Let's see, I wonder what Volanta, what does it say our landing rate was on that? I'm curious. Oh, hello. Nothing to see here, chat. Don't mind my taxing. It happens when we're not looking at where we're going. Volanta was blocking my view. Alright, we got a minus 56, chat. Oh, baby. We got a minus 56 with 1.00 G's. It does not get buttery. It doesn't get more butter than that. That's extra grease, baby. Extra grease on that runway. We got the butter machine, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be dreaming about butter tonight. Dreaming about that butter tonight. So we can speed up our slow tags here a little bit. Let's see, this is 10. We're going to be turning into Delta 9. Why our plane's wanting to pull to the left for some reason. Our gauge should be right here on this corner coming up. Should be. Taxiing back to Vegas, right? Long ass taxi. Got a long ass taxi. We're turning right into here though. There's our cars waiting for us there at the gate. Nope, that's not it. Coming one in here. There's our gate. Oh, nope, we were supposed to go over there. Alright, that's right. We're gonna go here instead. Boom, coming in, looking good. We're gonna go right there. Alright, parking brake is set. Engine 1, engine 2 is coming off, beacon lights coming off. in the wrong position, but that's right. This will be our gate we're parking at.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles. We've just arrived at the gate, and on behalf of Captain Midnight Maverick, First Officer Captain Canada, and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with Delta Airlines today. We hope you had a pleasant flight with us. The weather here is lovely, with a temperature of 16 degrees Celsius and just a few clouds in the sky. Whether you're here for a vacation or just passing through, we wish you a wonderful stay and safe travels to your next destination. Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is turned off, and we look forward to seeing you again
Well, we
soon.
made it, chat.
Goodbye and take care.
We made it. All right. Well, what a flight and landing on that one. We're going to get our plane ready for the replay. We're going to go ahead and make sure everything is closed. Don't need that. We'll go back to the ready state here. Activate. Get our lights back on here. Alright. Let's see, engines are on. Let's get our flaps out. Flaps around, and then we'll be good to go. We get to watch this greaser of a landing. We'll try and sleep now. See, man. Hey, Isaac, you have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Get some much needed rest. We're gonna get some rest as soon as we are done with the replay. That's for sure. All right, replay time. Let's do it. Closer here.
Speed.
Alright, let's take it from right here. Alright, wing view in first, chat. Let's do it. Line. Get it wrong. What the song? Round we articulate. Isn't that great? Where's Mopar? Here comes in and out. There's in and out. Like I said, I think we were just legal. Hopefully, we were legal. We definitely floated her more than we wanted to. Wheels down right there on the last touchdown bar, I believe. I believe we were just squeaking it in there. I think we just squeaked her in. Doon, doon, doon. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but I think we just squeaked it in. Oh yeah, just on that bar, barely. I think We were just in it, chat. Just look at how smooth this was. Greasy, baby. Minus, what did I say, 57? Something like that. Greasing it down. Oh, that's one of our best landings I think we've had in a while. Other than it being floaty. But, I mean, our wheels... I'm pretty sure, touched down just in time. Let's really pay attention to it on this one here. Boom, right there, yes, on the last bar. Oh, baby. Towards the end there, we just let Jesus take the wheel. I'll just let her settle down because she was floating, but... Oh, that, talk about kissing the runway. Passengers don't even know they landed yet. And they're all still sleeping. All still sleeping. But, my God. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining us on our first flight here in like 3 weeks. We'll be back live again on Sunday. Sunday. I think on Sunday we're going to do all the flights. We are going to do IRL next week to Memphis and back. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I can't get enough of that landing. But Mr. Matthew, Isaac, everyone, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to smash down the like button if you haven't done so already. Smash it down, share the stream. Let people know about us. But hope you guys enjoy the flights. Hope you guys enjoy the stream tonight. Again, plan is to be live again on Sunday and flying all the flights that we're doing to Memphis and back next week. So it's LA to Dallas to Memphis, Memphis to Chicago, Vegas, and back to LA. Doing some Southwest ops. Oh, man. Man. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Well, you guys enjoy the last replay in here, of course, as usual, the GoPro view. And until next time, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a wonderful rest of the week and night. Mav is out. So
to the sunrise, guitar in my hand. Live stream was rolling, it was all unplanned. 24 hours together we stood for the kids of St. Jude. We did what we could. From Small town kitchens to urban bars, we connected through pixels, united hearts. Every click and comment, every like and share lights up a room where hope hangs in the air. Thank you from the heart for every single view. We stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St. Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. House lights dim, but the spirit shone bright. Through your small screens, we ignited the night. Every dollar, every cent poured in, turned a marathon into hope's grand win. From guitar strumming to heartfelt chats, you rode this journey, tipped your hats. For every child dreaming of a brand new dawn, you're the heroes that keep us strong. Thank you from the heart for every single view. We stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St. Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. Thank you from the heart for every single view. We stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St. Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. Thank you from the heart for every single view. We stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St. Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart.
Hey, there goes Maverick up in the sky. Loves his planes, loves to fly high. Never stays grounded, always on the go. With a subway in hand, he's the star of the show. Wings spread wide, cutting through the blue. Clouds can't catch him, sky's always new. Subway in the cockpit, sandwich on his knee. Dreaming of the clouds,